Hi, Majesties. Welcome back to another quick one. Of course, we're talking about Congo and the recent happenings, all right? So I just want to keep you posted since, of course, we've started having a discussion about Congo already. Yeah, trust you and yours are well, Your Majesties. This is just me keeping you abreast with the situation in the Congo, because we've started discussion about that already. Now, you all know that the situation in the Congo is a very complicated one, and it is getting more complicated at this point because the Congolese youth are dragging Uganda into this whole issue. I'm going to leave the clips after I have given my own 2 cents about this situation, right? Now, if you feel you can't listen to me, you can just forward to the clips so that you get to the information directly. So as said, over 12 hours ago, we were told that the US Embassy, the French Embassy, and the Rwanda Embassy was set ablaze by the youth in Kinshasa. They invade, set ablaze, and the mainstream media used the word looted funds, looted properties, okay? Office properties, household properties, it was looted. That was the word that was used, and this was the exact word that was used when this same youth in Kinshasa invaded the first time, when they discovered that these embassies were holding gold that belonged to them. They went in, took away those gold, took away the furnitures, and I said that they didn't loot or steal anything. They took what belonged to them, and I think that's exactly what they did at this time. But the painful thing for this one, or the different for this one, is that a brother or brothers are involved. When I say brothers, I mean Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya. Yeah, Kenya, because that of Kenya, of course, is very understandable, because you saw what Ruto did 2 days ago, where he called on Macron to come and intervene. Like Ruto called Macron to come and intervene. Macron that was pursued from the Sahel. The French government that was pursued from the Sahel is the same people that Macron felt like inviting. Goodness me. Anyway, so the Kenyan embassy also was involved, burnt down. You're going to see the clip ahead as well. So the very, very recent one, just some minutes ago, this information came in some minutes ago, that the embassy of Uganda in Kinshasa was also invaded some minutes ago, and the same thing that was done to the American embassy was done to the Ugandan embassy. And this is making me to think further. Like I said, this is a very complicated issue and situation. There are a lot of finger pointing to the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, that he is directly involved in this whole situation, that he was the one that sold his neighbors to the enemy. And now, for this youth to go into the Uganda embassy to do the same thing, does it mean that they are figuring out that Museveni is involved? And is it true that Museveni is involved in this thing? I don't know, Majesties, because some of you from the discussions and your comments from other videos, some of you are like, Museveni also has a hand in this situation. And these youth only go to sovereign things that they are aware are involved directly in the crisis that is happening in their nation. So the question I have is that, does it mean Museveni is in support of M23? Because his cabinet members were saying something like this. Like I said, I'm going to roll in the clip soon so that you get to see some of these things, right? But if this is true, that Rwanda and Uganda work together to allow in the enemy, I don't know at this point what to say. Because this is exactly what I keep hammering here and other Pan-Africanists keep talking about. We allowing ourselves to be used by the enemy to take advantage of us is, I don't know. This whole situation is getting messier. Like I said, it's getting messier. And I hope that things just get better soon, because it is the poor masses that are suffering from all these things. And I hope that peace return to the Congo soon, and that this should be the final draw. Like the final draw, like this should be the end of the whole situation right now.
The situation is very tense and hostile in Kinshasa at the moment. And there's people are living under fear. 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 People are because they are marauding youth who are going from place to place, burning embassies and their property and losing their properties. All our staff are safe. They are in hiding. They feel threatened, but otherwise they are safe. The properties in the embassy has been looted. Chairs, desks, tables have been looted, and the curtains have been also been pulled out, but were looted. But it is very sad and very unfortunate that this happened. But we also thank God that our staff are safe. My guideline is that nobody should come to the DRC at the moment. And my advice is that we should sit and watch the situation, see how it evolves, and then we'll be able to take a decision in 2 or 3 days. I don't know why they target us. They use us as scapegoats.
Is a brewing conflict in eastern DRC. DRC is our neighbor. There are a couple of Ugandans who are in DRC. Honorable Speaker, for about 4 years, the Ugandan ambassador to DRC has not been accredited. So I actually keep wondering about our relationship with DRC, what it's like as we speak today. So it appears to me as if we have some kind of frosty relationship with DRC. And now with the ongoing conflict there, it is concerning. Maybe government needs to update us. Number 2, Ugandans who are held in DRC, given the conflict that's happening there. And as you know, Uganda has previously been blamed for supporting M23. Of course, government denied that, but that blame has come through. Honorable Speaker, we have our troops in DRC. You remember years ago, Uganda raided DRC. DRC took us to court, and we are still paying heavily. So given all that is happening, it's very concerning. And I thought through your chair, Honorable Speaker, government would update us because we are caught in this, because these are our neighbors, we have Ugandans across, and all the other attendant issues.
Amyuka Speaker Tumasebwa agamba nti n'ekyokwokya ekitebe kya Uganda mu DRC nakyo kyeraliikiriza era kyogera bingi.
Especially with the burning of our embassy today. Yes, our embassy this afternoon was burnt, is on fire.
Omubaka wa Kira Municipal Prime Mujonganda agamba nti ne Ministry y'ensonga z'ebyokwerinda mu ggwanga yandiikiddwa n'ebaako byennyonnyola.
The burning of our embassy, you say the minister will explain. I have raised the issues here of the reckless conduct of our CDF. The other day he spoke in defense of, in support of M23, and we nearly got chased from Congo, our military who is fighting there. Can you, Mr. Speaker, also ask defense to come here and explain? Because these things were bound to happen. When you're talking about it, some MPs thought we are joking.
Amyuka Speaker Tumasebwa akakasizza nti gavumenti olunaku lwa leero yamutuukiridde ng'esaba okubaako byennyonnyola eri ssetteeserezo era tayiwa bano abawadde olunaku olw'enkya okubaako bye bannyonnyola eggwanga mu kuyita mu Parliament.
With the Minister of State for Regional Cooperation, Honorable John Murimba, and he was asking for space on the order paper to bring a statement to update us on the happenings in DRC. The statement is ready. We can accommodate him tomorrow, okay, as the first item.
Tochana panze mabe. Panzani. Abeta isi wo lokolo. Chodisi wana vitu wana. Onde msapipele katani yedena.
Les gars, il fait tellement... Vas-y, Nadia.